Hello. Welcome to another exciting video. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. Yeah, we were on Le Mans Ultimate for that one. I just wanted to try out the tire physics to kind of see what the new update was like, and I must confess it was a blast. It was a real blast. We had a lot of fun on that one, and it was a good race to watch. It was a good race to drive and then to watch back as well. So for this race, we are in the BMW. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. We in that race we're in the BMW M4, but for this one we're in the AMG GC3. As usual on iRacing, this is the car we drive everywhere really, except LMU because it's not available there yet and will be available very soon. So yeah, videos will be coming up on that. But yeah, in the AMG as usual here on this particular one, I think the strength of field for this race was 1730 or 1750 thereabout, and we were in split 3, either 3 or 4 if I remember correctly, and we qualified in P6. So this was a race that was actually very difficult. It was a very difficult race, I must confess. It was a very difficult race, and yeah, so it was particularly tricky because we wanted to get our A license. We were just about to qualify into our A license, and with the history that I've had on iRacing in the GT3s, it has been hell. It has been hell getting your licenses. When you do get the licenses, it's almost like they want to drag you back down. The races become so difficult, and I think it's not really about the races. I think it's more, and what I came to later realize is the fact that it's about the fact that you are climbing up in licenses also means that you are climbing up in iRating, and as you climb up in iRating, the races get much more difficult. Now there is a level, there is a ceiling. There's an iRating ceiling where everybody in that split is jostling to make it out to the next split, and racing in that particular split is usually very desperate. I mean, the drivers are very desperate. They do everything possible to make a pass. If they can't make a pass, they would rather take you down because they are upset at the fact that they are not able to make it out. So it's a very, very, very difficult split to break through. It's a ceiling that you need to break through, to be honest. And in the last race that I had, we were able to break through that ceiling. So this particular split is I think 2 splits above that ceiling. And what this particular split does for you is that you find that drivers in this particular split are a lot more cautious. They are more cautious, and yes, we have the race start right there, and then the guys in front slow down for some reason. I'm not sure why they're slowing down again after starting off. So this is going to be a tricky one. This is very good, tricky 3 wide. We're going 3 wide, and there's contact already. Yes, I knew it was going to be bad. I mean, there was massive contact there already. We went into the back of the Porsche, and yeah, there was literally nothing we could do. We had 2 cars left and right, and I think there was already contact before we even went into the back of the Porsche. So we're already carrying damage at this point, definitely with the 4X. Yeah, front lip damage. The front is going to be tricky. This is a 40 minutes race. And you guys are gonna have to be patient with me on this one because, man, yeah, all the audio messages are coming in. Yeah, but you guys are gonna have to be patient with me on this one, to be honest. Well, yeah, I was just talking about it, the fact that they're a little bit more conscious. I mean, look at that guy. Like, where is he flying to? For goodness sake. I'm sorry. See that guy flying across the track. Where the hell was he going to? Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, that's desperation right there. I have hiccups. Yeah, I'm giving myself hiccups now. Can we make this pass? It gets compromised right there into the grass. Can we make the pass? We are almost side by side. Inching and inching and inching forward, yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, we make that pass. Let's try to keep the place now up into P3.
Oh, fuck you.
Sorry for the bad language. Oh my goodness.
Fuck Jesse.
Racing, man, you're not gonna be an asshole about it.
I mean, this racing or not racing is another ballgame entirely. It's hilarious. It's crazy. The comments, the audio messages. Oh my god. It's on another level. It's just on another level, to be honest. It's just on another level.
Bro, you guys fucking suck.
You can't get this anywhere else, man.
Take the place back, come on. Fucking 40-minute race. I don't know why you're trying to run on the first lap, second lap. It's fuck.
Yeah, there's that desperation, and yeah, we get compromised there. Yeah, that's I don't know why we had to do that, but yeah. And you see that happen a few times in this race. We're really getting compromised in braking. Well, under braking. And I wasn't quite sure exactly why that was happening. Excuse me, these hiccups are...
Oh, you take a place back just a second, but you gotta catch up, man.
Apologies for the language once more. Once again.
Adriano. Colega.
So we're up into P3 at this point, 147.5, so that's just nasty. I mean, this higher splits, you need to be on top of your game. Every lap needs to count. If not, you'll be sucked in and you'll be dragged down. Most times what happens is that once you get sucked in, the first car passes, second car passes, the train catches up to you, man, you're done. Because once the train catches up to you, they will most likely crash you out. The midfield train, they will crash you out, man. There's nothing you can do to save it, to stop it. They will crash you out. Once somebody taps you on the rear, you get collateralized, cars just collect you, left, right, center. Before you know it, you're in P27. I mean, iRacing is brutal, man. It's brutal, man. It's the pinnacle when it comes to racing, online racing. It's the pinnacle of it. You can't find anything better. I promise you. LMU, nah. ACC, nah. AMS, no. Not in any way whatsoever. Race room, definitely not. We got compromised there again. And this is what I was just talking about with getting compromised. For some reason, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And another shambolic lap for the 7.76. By the way, our optimal time here is 1:46.1. Excuse me. And our best lap has been 1:46.2. Yeah, 1:46.205. And I know the top split guys are doing 1:45.5, 1:45, between 1:45.5 to 1:45.8. That's basically what the top split guys are doing. So we're not even anywhere close to it with a 1:47.7. That's 2.2 off the mark. 2.2 seconds. That's a lot. That's a huge amount of time, man. Huge. So we get compromised there. I mean, watching it back now with you guys, I can see where I was getting compromised for lap time, like just all over the place. At the oak tree, up here into the hill. This is a better line. Not as bad, but you can hear the tire rubbing. You can hear that. That's time loss. There you can also hear the tire rubbing. That's also time loss. You shouldn't have any tire rubbing. Once you have tire rubbing, you're losing time. Like here, right now, you don't hear any tire rubbing. That's a good corner. There's some tire rubbing here. Not very good. Yeah. Sequence of corners there, not good at all. And this has been particularly tricky for me because it's almost like, I'm having to drag the nose of the car. And that act of dragging the nose of the car is wearing the front tires. You wear away the front tires, you start to have problem with grip midway into the race. And yeah, P2 gets compromised right there. Is that P2 or is this a back marker? I'm gonna have to put up the lap times. nice. Still in P3, so I mean it's not quite bad just yet. Could have been worse, considering how we started. Yeah, I'm not feeling these hiccups. I'm not. Robin again. I really have to get rid of that tire rubbing, man. I really have to get rid of it. Because when you're in the race, you don't actually identify that it's happening. It's just now because you're listening to the engine, you're listening to the revs, you're listening to your downshift. You know, you hear it, but you are paying attention to other things. You know, but hearing it right now, I can tell that, man, I'm doing it a lot. And I won't be surprised to see if I start having difficulties managing traction. The tires start falling away pretty soon. Oh well, pretty late into the race. I think every set of tires lasts around 40 minutes on iRacing. So towards the end is when I'll begin to see the tires falling away. Right now, I might not really see that much of it happening. Remember, we're supposed to have a pit stop in this race. One pit stop. Refueling. It's not mandatory, but your full tank can't go the distance, so you definitely have to pit at some point. So are we catching up to P1? I don't think that's P1. I think that's a back marker. I don't quite recall it. Oh yeah, so this was a very a back marker, just like I said, a back marker. Yeah, it was a very interesting race to be honest. It was a very interesting race.
Thank you.
So I was watching Jackson the other day, and I noticed that, you know, there into turn 2, he was shifting down twice. And for me, when I did that, I was losing a bunch of time. So I'm not particularly sure how they managed to do that. This track is just, I mean, this track is a difficult track. Not because it's so complicated, but the every corner has something that is waiting to get you, something that is just there to just, you know, pull you out into the grass. And once you get on the grass, bruh, it will take you probably a second or more to recover. Grass is deadly, man. Like quicksand. See how we're fighting the traction right there. Right there. You see the nose goes left and then I have to pull it back. It just shows you what I was struggling with and what I was trying to deal with all through the race. I mean, right now it looks pretty chill, but man, I can tell you while I was driving, it wasn't chill at all. It wasn't. Man. Another late video. Pretty very late actually. I don't know, I'm always recording quite late at night. I have to first race and it can take quite a while to get a video. Is that P1 going to the pits? I think so. Oh no, okay, that's in my head. Way ahead. 146.9. It's not great. 147 flat. It's still about a second, 1.5 off the pace. Off the pace, to be honest. Well, I'm not in split one yet. When I get to split one, somehow my driving will adjust. But for now, I'm not in split one yet. So what updates are coming to my rig? So definitely I want to get the belt tensioners. The belt tensioners really help the ergonomics for me. I'm usually having to stretch my back while I'm racing, especially long stint races. So yeah, I want to get the belt tensioners so that I can move my. It goes into the pits. Now I'm P2. Yeah, P1 is still in front. So now we're up to P2, and he's trying the undercut basically 147 flat. He's going for the undercut, and we will stick to the overcut.
Me cago en la hostia.
So yeah, ergonomics. I need to get the belt tensioner. Number one. Number two is the motion. I'm thinking of getting motion as well. I'm thinking of adding motion to the rig. That's something that I've always wanted to do, and I think it would be a good addition. The problem with motion for me right now is that I need to upgrade my solar system because my house is solar powered at the moment. So I need to upgrade my solar system so that I can have enough battery power to run all of my equipment without interruption. Not that I have any problem with the grid per se, but I'm just going green. Yeah, just going green, to be honest. It's a different experience entirely. Especially in Nigeria where we have power issues, you have to turn on the generator and all of that. It saves you a world of stress. Even if you're not in a place where you have issues with utility supply, it gives you this peace of mind and this clarity of thought that comes with knowing that you're contributing to a better future. And then also the independence. Your utility supply doesn't depend on any third party. It's between yourself, your roof, and your batteries. Anyway, back to the topic of racing. We were still in P2 at this point. The guy who was in P2 tried to go for the undercut. We'll see if that works. We are going for the overcut strategy. We are trying to stay with P1 to ensure that we do whatever he's doing, or we overcut him. So the overcut works better for us because you don't want to, this is a very tight track, so you don't want to get stuck with back markers, and traction is quite tricky here. So you want to ensure that your tires are at optimum temperature, because if you go into the pits and you come out, you're going to have to do that out lap where you have to heat up your tires, and you're going to be burning time. So you want to do as many laps as possible with your tires up to temperature, which obviously helps you get ahead even further. Sorry, these hiccups are just, It's not that we've gone this far. I would have stopped the video and just go and take care of it and then come back to it, but we're already quite far ahead. Just finish it. Get compromised there again, going wide. And that's mostly because we're not shifting down there. I see Jackson, shifts down twice, goes into 2. 2 helps you maintain that rotation better. Because we're in 3, you can easily overshoot. But I noticed that 3 worked for me. I was gaining time with 3, but when I shift down twice, I lose time. You see that traction kicking in at TC is just like it's just blinking. Traction control is, and I like the fact that they upgraded the traction control system as well as the aerodynamics. It's really, it brings it to reality, and you can see ABS is kicking in there. Now traction control, you can see it blinking. You can see it cutting the power there. The realism is just a lot more better, a lot. So we're just maintaining 47. Our lap times were maintaining 47s. Excuse me, quite late. ABS, traction control. I've heard people call this car the boat. The boat? How? How is the AMG a boat? I've always used the AMG. I mean, even when it was nerfed at some point, I was still rocking with the AMG. I was still driving the AMG because, man, I find mid-engine cars a lot easier to drive. When I was using the McLaren, when I first started racing, it was a breeze for me. I started with the Porsche. The Porsche was a breeze. It felt like I wasn't even driving anything. I went to the McLaren. It was also a breeze. I was like, this doesn't feel like I'm doing enough work. And then I stumbled on the AMG. Not like I stumbled on it really. That's always been my favorite, but I then decided to drive it. Everybody was saying it was the hardest, it was the most difficult, it was poor, it was bad, it was nerfed. Okay, so now we are coming into the pits.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
We're right on speed, 58. Its pit lane speed limit is 60. 60. So we're right on cue with the speed. And let's see if our overcut works, because right now, P2 and P1 are behind me. Let's see if it works. Those are back markers. Those are all back markers. So that's P1 right there. That's P1 right there. It seems like our overcut worked. Indeed, our overcut worked. Let's see what happens with this group of cars in front, because I remember that they were back markers. So it seems that guy right there in the middle of those two cars is P1. Yeah, it's a black Porsche. I mean, if it's him, then we are closer. We're closer to him, but definitely we have gone past the McLaren who was in P2. Sorry, the Acura that was in P2. So two of them break away and have now gone into the pits. We now have two cars left in front of us. Question is, are these two in front of us or behind us? Well, let's continue. Let's find out.
Seriously, man? Like, that's the third time in a row that you almost crashed in. Like, back off. Nice. You stuffed it up to the corner one. How was the incident T1 my fault? Because you have wrecked yourself?
I used to stand on the rear end on T1 lap 1. Yeah, confirmed. I'll have to check the replay.
You can't say that it's my fault if you rear-end me. I braked at my braking point. It's not my job to make you not hit me.
That is correct.
He did, it's correct.
Okay, so now you resorted to blocking.
I mean, it's not his job to teach the guy behind where to brake. yeah, we're just listening into the radio comms there. Never a dull moment on the radio. Well, yeah, we are still in P3 behind these two guys, I believe. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. They are fighting. They are fighting it out right now. They're really fighting it out, man. Fight. So now we gotta catch up. This is an issue fight, though. So we really haven't gotten into any battles on track, per se. I mean, the battle for this track is really literally a battle with yourself. You need to be able to conquer yourself. You need to be able to defeat your own time and continue to lock in those times as consistently as possible to maintain your track position. Because when it's a very tight track, where not many overtaking opportunities. So it's all about time. It's all about where you qualify, and it's all about the consistency of your lap times. For me, this track has been very, very good to me, especially in the open wheelers, man. Formula 4, SF23, Super Formula Lights. This track has been beautiful for me. It just works for me, man. The track is just a track that I know like the back of my hand. But in the GT3s, oh no, man. No. I remember qualifying for the Ferrari Esports tournament. I qualified on this track. My hot lap was on this track, and I was one of the top guys in the world. But for me, for some reason,
is 43 Celsius. The air temp is 28. Okay, FM, here we go.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know where we're going to at this point in time of the race. Okay, well, here we go, as in we're catching up to the guys in front. Yeah, in the AMG GT3 it's just completely different. I'm not driving the Ferrari, obviously Ferrari 296. I'm not driving it at this moment. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, they're still fighting. I'm catching up to them. This looks pretty good. Pretty good. We're in P3. Let's see how it goes. It doesn't get it slowed down or what? I think it gets it slowed down. What happened to him? Did he run out of fuel? Either he slowed down or he ran out of fuel, but I don't think he would have run out of fuel. I don't think that's the issue. Most likely a slowdown. So we're back in P2. He most likely, because he wasn't there before, except he undercut us, but he wasn't there before, so most likely a slowdown, most likely, or he ran out of fuel. One of the two. And I don't think he undercut us, because I don't remember him even being behind us. So we are now up into the rear of the guy in P1. I don't remember even seeing him stop. I don't. Now relishing the overtake. I started to think about the strategy from now. I was trying to think about how we can pull it off. What can we do? Look at this car leaning, man. That's definitely not the strategy. Losing time in that corner. Definitely not the strategy. Going downhill there can be tricky.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Right, we're already past the pits. It's not an issue. 47.26. It's bad. Very bad. Closer and closer. We are getting closer. We're reeling him in. He goes off track there, and definitely that's the slowdown. That is definitely a slowdown. He was completely off track there. Yeah, that's it can happen that way sometimes when you are putting the pressure, when you are applying the pressure, they can see you behind, they start, getting jittery. When is he going to serve his slowdown? Maybe down the straight, he's trying to serve it here, he's slowing down, he's trying to serve the slowdown. He's trying to keep me behind. He's trying to keep me behind to serve the slowdown with him. I'm not having any of it. Definitely now he's serving the slowdown. Yes, we take P1. Up into P1. Well, man, consistency pays off, man. Just when you are there consistently, you are just there, banging in those lap times. I was saying it at the top that, the consistency of your lap times. I was constantly on pace. That 147, 147, 147. It's constantly 147. Just banging in that 147 consistently. It's not fast, but it's consistent. Finally reeled him in. And we are now in P1. Well, so yeah, guys, this is a license in the bag. I've really worked on this one for a very long time. Put in a lot of hard work to get it done, and finally we have the A license. So I definitely would take a break from racing for a few days to catch my breath. Because I worked real hard to get this license, man. They showed me pepper. They showed me hell and high water, man. Like, I'll be right there about to get the license and they will drop me down. And the drop will not be like, it will be a mad drop. In fact, sometimes I even drop down to C license. I'll have to go back to the MX5s, climb back up into B license. Then back to the GT3s. Try again, get knocked down again. I mean, my rating, I kept getting knocked down, and that's it for P1. We're weaving around because we made P1. And yes, we won the race. P1 in the end. And that was just beautiful. And you could see him behind me trying to make up the time, but he had really lost it. Yeah, that's P3 that just passed.
Yeah, it was a good race other than getting rented in Tier 1, but yeah, good job, everybody.
Yeah, Kira, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, guys, that's it. Enjoy this one yet again. Another week on iRacing in the GT3s. Awesome. Thank you for hanging with me on this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Enjoy. All right, guys, let's take a look at the classified results. So we were, yeah. So here are the results. Strand of field 1750, safety rating change plus 0.09, already open to A class, A license. My rating change plus 93, that takes us up to 18.78, and finished in P1, started P6, and we have five incident points. That issue on the start, and then putting a wheel on the grass. And just to look at the consistency of the laps, apart from lap 1, we practically had a fairly consistent race, all within 147. And we had one fastest lap, which was 146.9, so which is basically 147. So this consistency is really what gave us the win, really. And this is the off track. I mean, that consistency is really what gave us the win. Let's look at other things. Jesse was the guy that was being cussed out in the chat. Highest incident points, 19. Jeez. What did he get for safety ratings? Minus 0.26. That was a bit fair. I mean, this guy, minus 0.77. Jeez. He must be costing his luck right now. Somebody here with 22 incident points. Oh my jeez. Oh my days, man. Minus 0.28. Wow. And this guy's, yeah. So when it goes bad, it goes really bad. It goes really bad. Yeah, so minus 98, the highest loss, almost the same as the opposite of the win. The stakes are really high here, so you get really doxed for finishing last or finishing in the bottom half. Well, anyway, thank you guys for hanging with me on this one. Another beautiful one again. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out again. Cheers. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Bye.